Agriculture remains one of the most important sectors in Ghana's economy, providing food, employment, and income for millions of people. Among the many crops cultivated in Ghana, tomatoes stands out as one of the most consumed and economically valuable food crops in the country. It plays a major role in Ghanaian cooking and supports thousands of farmers across the country. Today, we explore the journey of tomatoes in Zeope in the Volta region from the farm and to the dining table. Every successful tomato farm begins with a seed. Farmers prepare fine fertile soil and create nursery beds that provides the right conditions for germination. The seeds are planted in rows and lightly covered with soil to protect them from direct sunlight, heavy rainfall, and birds. In some cases, the nursery bed is further covered with dry grass or other suitable materials to help retain moisture and create favorable environment for germination. Regular watering and protection from pests helps the young seedlings develop strong roots and healthy leaves. After several weeks of careful nurturing, the seedlings become strong enough for transplanting into the main field. The nursery stage is a crucial step in the tomato production as it lays the foundation for a healthy and productive harvest.
My name is Janet. I came from Dramave in the Volta region. I'm a farmer. Different farming. Tomatoes farmer, okra farmer, groundnut farmer, maize farmer. In tomatoes farming, it will be 5 years long now. In tomatoes farming, the challenges are if you didn't get a good seed and you nurture it, it will not germinate. That is the first challenges. And sometimes you farm good, you plant the tomatoes and the tomatoes will just vanish from the farm. You don't know where it will go, and some diseases will come. You buy some every chemical to spray the tomatoes so that it will come good, but it will not come. If ekpodo comes to the tomatoes, that is the one that I showed to you that the leaf will not open well. That is the one. And kukudo, that is this one. This is kukudo. And bebedo, this here, you see how this one did. This bebedo. If it is rainy season, if you get a high land, it will not affect it. It will go well. But if you go to where the place is full of water, your tomatoes will get spoiled. Tomatoes support us in this way that if you have tomatoes and tomatoes do well for you and it gets into a good price for you, or you get a lot of money and everybody, your house will be comfortable. You do everything that you want to do. We need this support, that especially fertilizer. We are pleading the government that the price of fertilizer should reduce for us.
My name is Zeope from Zeope in the Volta region. I am a tomatoes farmer. I've started farming tomatoes for about 5 years now. The main reason I started this farming is because tomatoes bring more income in our area. Some challenges of tomatoes farming are the diseases that disturb the crops on the farm. Sometimes rainfall also have great impact on the crops, which can make the crops not to produce well. Those are some of the challenges in tomatoes farming.
Whenever Agbla Matin, Chona for me. Tang Mawenya and Pacamo committed Dona Gole, Agblam. Never a kudi dima, one ever Agbla Sen Avove.
During drought, the crops suffer on the food, and when the rain is too much, it also disturbs the crops. Around June, mostly the crops produce.
After months of careful cultivation, the tomatoes are ready for harvest. The ripe fruits are carefully picked, sorted, and packed into baskets or crates before being transported to nearby markets. Despite the challenges of transportation and spoilage, farmers work hard to ensure that fruit tomatoes reach consumers across the country.
Challenges baba o wo botemine ni mo ni na fitefe na mo ejile wa me ni ha boy ejile wa me ba ejile wa me ba.
As the tomatoes arrived at the market, traders share concerns of their own. They say the poor harvest caused by diseases and unfavorable weather has led to a shortage of tomatoes.
1.5 anya he amole yan wo fiamu ya gbogbo chwe wale ya gbogbo chwe na he wale nna ko ne be wale ne to sinti da kala ka ya mo da
entonces na etono weno ayedo mahinku amo na lewa hoden pa na sese no ensuo ne toye no itimeno ntia papai na e papai ne nsu momo na.
With fewer tomatoes available, prices have increased, making it difficult for many consumers to afford them. The challenges that begin on the farm are now being felt throughout the market and affecting both traders and consumers.
It's a motor move. Adaka my 6,000, 60 million. But in 45. That is 15 million. I okay. Say no dear. Baby, I do no dear. I am pa. Answer. They say a no crowd. I am no case crowd. And your money be a macra. It is your team in your buying. Your tone said on a come pay. What I say. Na se sense so mo ntimi kura nya bia makura ne boarding so dia ne amokom be papa se nya easy to si de ehun kire se e fry be ye nkwan e bi bia o mo se chance de tin tomatoes such as dia ne ade ne wo then so no penny di penny we na ye penny.
Tomatoes nya agbemonku vevide ke nya Ghana to kata nya zana le mia papo megbesia enana be ndudu evivina eye wosuna gbodeji wo ganana be ndudu ha enya kpona ye odrona amebe wa.
Tomatoes is one of the most essential crop every Ghanaian uses in their homes every day. It makes food tasty and quantitative. It makes the food look beautiful and attractive to eat. During the making of stews, tomatoes make it plenty and it gives the food better quality. The lack of tomatoes this year is really disturbing us in doing domestic and commercial meals. It is very expensive. For instance, the small one on the table is 30 cedis, making our work very difficult, and the one in the basket is 600 cedis. But making stew with this quantity cannot be used to serve food up to 1,000 cedis.
and it is bringing debt to we the cooks in the country.
Basket malafia 600 cedis enyama 600 cedis enyama voa 600 cedis ya na kokko wo still fifi amaten kwadran wo the 1000 Ghana avo ta awebe afa kanvena miang da laula du kwamanto.
Despite the high prices and limited supply, tomatoes remains an essential part of everyday meals. Consumers say they have no choices but to buy, hoping that farmers will soon enjoy better harvest and prices will return to normal. From soups to stews and jollof rice, tomatoes remains an important part of Ghanaian meals and culture. Behind every basket of tomatoes lies the hard work of farmers who continue to feed the nation despite many challenges. Tomatoes are more than a crop. They are Ghana's red gold, sustaining homes, creating jobs, and supporting the nation's food system.